I'm going to be soldering on some wires to this little RGB LED color board. So we'll just start with plugging in the solder iron. This is a lovely pencil style soldering iron from Miniware. And then we're going to open our pack of LEDs. Nice new pack. So these are the RGB LEDs. This has got 12 on here and they light up multiple colors. Beautiful little piece. And here we can see we've got the solder pads that we're going to need to solder to. So we'll get our solder there. We've got data in and data out, which is the D1 and the D0, and we've also got ground and power. What we're going to do to start with is take a little bit of our flux pen and just get some flux on these pads. This will just help our solder to flow really nicely. Also, I've already pre-stripped my silicone wires. Going to give them a little twist just to make sure the wires are all together. And same thing, I'm going to just give them a little touch with our flux pen. Just make sure the solder will flow really nicely. Once our solder iron is up to temperature, which it is now, I'm going to give it a little tipping in there, give it a little brush just to make sure it's clean. And we're going to start by just putting the solder on these pads. Okay, so we've got the solder on the pads. And same thing, I'm just going to put a little dab of solder here as well, just to make sure that my wires have a little tiny bit. Don't need much. One bit on the wire. Grab another bit on this wire. And finally the red one that we're going to use for power. Up on there. Okay, perfect. Now we can put our solder aside, and all we're going to do now is tap each wire on. So 5 volt to our power wire. Apply the heat. There we go. Okay. And same for the ground wire. Again, just get it nice and hot. Oops. Nicely together. Oopsies. There we go. And then lastly, we want data in. So this is so we can use the board. Give it a little dab. Let's give another little roll. There we go. So we've got our 3 wires attached. And now we'll be able to program this board. Beautiful.